America, we got to get back to doing what's expected of us as free citizens in this democracy. That means being tolerant, being respectful, staying informed, and being engaged. I'm former Congressman Joe Walsh. Follow me here and join the millions of Americans who are renewing their social contract with each other. The social contract, it's on us. Hey, we have got to get off of this road. Happy Monday, everybody. Hope you all had a good weekend. America, we have to get off of this dangerous, dangerous road that most of us are on right now. We disagree with people about issues, and then we question the motives of the people we disagree with. And then we begin to hate the people we disagree with, and then we want nothing to do with the people we disagree with. And then not only are the people we disagree with wrong, they're evil. We call them evil. And then we commit acts of violence against the people we disagree with. I don't give a damn about your political persuasion right now. You ought to agree with me. You better agree with me that there are way too many Americans down this road. There are way too many of us who have moved beyond just disagreeing with people about guns or the border or Ukraine or healthcare. We've got way too many Americans who are way beyond just disagreeing with their fellow Americans about these issues. We've got way too many Americans now hating the people they disagree with. We've got way too many Americans now openly questioning the motives of the people who disagree with them. And we've got way too many Americans now believing that the people who disagree with them, their fellow Americans, are evil. Not just misguided evil. Not just stupid evil. Not just ignorant evil. Not just wrong, evil. My political opponents are evil. Way too many Americans are starting to say out loud. And it ain't a big jump at all from my political opponent is evil to I want to do harm to my political opponent. That's not a big jump. I mean, I'll start this Monday with a simple question as we get going. And I hope everybody from MAGA to progressive, I hope everybody in this country had a good weekend. I'll just ask a simple, straightforward question. The people who disagree with you politically, are they evil? If you're a Trump supporter, the people like me who oppose Trump, are we evil? If you, like me, oppose Donald Trump, is MAGA evil? Is that what you think? Is that what you believe? Hey, this past weekend, Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, said it. There was a lot of crazy, ugly, dangerous, divisive political talk all weekend. Trump said a bunch of dangerous, divisive things. He went back to Butler, Pennsylvania, held a big rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, site of the first assassination attempt. And there was just a lot of ugly, divisive stuff that Trump and Trump supporters on stage said in Butler, Pennsylvania. But the one that jumped out at me, the one that hit me like a 2x4, is what Trump's daughter-in-law, Lara Trump, said about what this election is all about what it is a fight between. She was on stage with her husband, the president's son, Eric. Keith, we don't have it, right? All good. Maybe we do have it. And she said this. No, we don't have it. I don't got it. I can't hear it, Keith. All good. No worries, my friend. Lara Trump on stage Saturday night in Butler, Pennsylvania said, this is no longer a fight between Republicans and Democrats. It's no longer left versus right. It's good versus evil. This election, Lara Trump said, is no longer Republicans versus Democrats. It's no longer right versus wrong. It's good versus evil. The president's daughter-in-law calling out her political opponents as evil. Evil. She moved right beyond left versus right. She moved right beyond right versus wrong. You oppose Donald Trump, she said, you're evil. If you are a Democrat in this country, you're evil. If you are working for or campaigning for Kamala Harris, the president's daughter-in-law said over the weekend, you are evil. 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 I mean, I suppose today is the perfect day to contemplate the meaning of evil. Evil. A year ago today, evil hit Israel. Real evil. Evil incarnate. A year ago today, on October 7th, 2023, evil hit Israel. Hamas terrorists invaded Israel and killed and butchered and blew up and burned and suffocated and shot and stabbed and butchered and raped and tortured and terrorized and kidnapped Israeli men, women, and children. They laughed about it, these Hamas terrorists. They celebrated the killing, the butchering, the torturing, the terrorizing, the stabbing, the raping of Israeli men, women, and children. That's evil. Can we all agree? That's evil. Men, women, and children, civilians targeted, butchered, terrorized, killed, and kidnapped. That's the face of evil. That's evil. 1 year ago today, on October 7th, in Israel. Now, damn it, that's evil. And every MAGA and every progressive, every Republican and every Democrat listening to me should agree with me, should lock arms with me, and call that evil. And nod your head and say, Joe, that's evil. That's evil. But because some of your fellow Americans aren't voting for Donald Trump, they're evil, Lara Trump? Man, you call everything evil, nothing's evil. Like you call everything racism, then nothing's racism. You cheapen. You degrade what real evil is. This is no longer a fight between Republicans and Democrats, she said over the weekend. It's no longer a fight between right and wrong. It's no longer a fight between right and left. It's good versus evil. You can't believe that. And I don't want to hear that either. I don't want to hear or see anybody like somebody just said, Lara Trump is evil. Lara Trump isn't evil. You're doing the same thing Lara Trump's doing. Come on now, don't do that. Rashida Tlaib and Ilhan Omar disagree with me about Israel. Rashida Tlaib is not evil. Ilhan Omar is not evil. Hamas terrorists are evil. Man, it shouldn't be difficult to distinguish between someone who disagrees with my stance on guns and someone who would rape and mutilate innocent children in the name of some anti-Semitic genocide. Like, those two shouldn't even be in the same sentence. Have we gotten to a place? No. We've gotten to a place in this country where we no longer see the difference. We've gotten to a place in this country where we so hate our political opponents, we so demonize our political opponents that we call them evil. My God. Yeah, I'm worked up because couple reasons. I love the state of Israel. I will defend the state of Israel as vigorously as I'll defend America. I believe in and adore and love the miracle that is the state of Israel. This day, October 7th, is a difficult day for all of our Jewish brothers and sisters. This is a difficult day for Israel. Israel was terrorized a year ago today, the worst killing of Jews on a single day in the world since the Holocaust. And we all should take a moment and reflect upon and never forget the evil that hit Israel a year ago today. But my God, America, my God, get off this. Get off this road. evil. You disagree with me politically, I now call you evil. Don't you see? Can't you see how wrong this is? How dangerous this is? And where this is headed? And damn you, Lara Trump, for saying that. Shame on you, Lara Trump, for saying that. That's a dangerous thing to say. That's a dangerous thing to say, because here's the deal, guys. Here's the deal, everybody. When you say your political opponent is evil, it's a hell of a lot easier to do physical harm to your political opponent. Like, it's a hell of a lot easier to get worked up and want to attack and commit an act of violence against your political opponent if you believe they're evil than if you just believe they're wrong or they're misguided. Do you get that? Do you understand that? Trump supporters, if you think Democrats are just wrong, they're wrong on guns, they're wrong on the border, they're wrong on Trump, if you believe that, man, it's a big, big jump to want to commit an act of violence against somebody you believe is just wrong. But once you call them, once you believe they're evil, well, evil's got to be eliminated. Evil's got to be gotten rid of. Israel faced evil. Evil hit Israel a year ago today. And Israel, rightly, since October 7th, has done everything they can do to eliminate that evil, to get rid of Hamas, and now also get rid of Hezbollah. If you are an Islamist terrorist, you are evil. If you commit an act of terror, by definition, that is an evil act. And so Israel is completely justified spending every day since October 7th trying to defeat, kill, and eliminate that evil. But what does that mean here? So Democrats are evil, Lara Trump? Does that then mean it's your obligation to do something about that evil? How can you live side by side with evil, Lara Trump? How can you live with an American neighbor who's evil? Many people will think you can't. Do you see? Do you see how dangerous this is? This road way too many of us are on. If you're that far down the road from I disagree to I don't understand to I really question why you think that to you're wrong to okay, I want nothing to do with you to I hate you to fuck it, you're evil. Do you understand when you're that far down the road, the next step is an act of violence? The next step is an assassination attempt. The next step is to shoot somebody. The next step is to try to harm, hurt, or kill your political opponent if you believe they're evil. Do you understand how irresponsible and dangerous and wrong this is? Do you understand that a country like ours, a free country like ours, cannot survive if most of us Americans believe our political opponents are evil? I was on TV last night and I said, the goal of this is violence. Lara Trump, I'm looking at you. I want you to retract this, Lara Trump. I do not believe you're evil. I think you're being just stupidly political. And you don't understand how dangerous Your words are here. That's what I believe about you, Lara Trump. I wish you'd reflect upon what you said, Lara Trump, and I wish you'd take it back, Lara Trump. And I wish you, Lara Trump, would say, I was wrong. The people who oppose my father-in-law are not evil. I disagree with them. They're wrong. And I'm going to try to beat them at the ballot box because that's how we do things in America. I wish, Lara Trump, you would say that. But I don't believe you'll walk it back. I don't believe you're evil, Lara Trump. I just believe you're stupidly partisan and you have not at all thought about the shit that comes out of your mouth. Well, forget Lara Trump. All the rest of us better begin to care about the shit that's coming out of our mouths. But I was on TV over the weekend. I was on TV yesterday. And look, I'll say it. The goal of this is violence. When you call your political opposition evil, the goal is you want political violence committed against your political opponents. It is the next step, right? You can't be that stupid and you can't be that ignorant. When you say, my political opponents are evil, you are inciting and encouraging violence. The goal of that is violence. Look, Trump over the weekend, Trump at that very same rally said they impeached me. This is Trump. They tried to impeach me again. They indicted me. They convicted me. They are trying to throw me in jail, Trump said. And then Trump said, and you know what? They are trying to kill me. Trump said that over the weekend. Same group of people, they impeached me. They indicted me. They convicted me. They're trying to throw me in jail and they tried to kill me. So Trump is talking about the very same group of people, his political opposition, Democrats, whatever, who impeached him, indicted him. I don't know, what is it? The Justice Department who is the they? Trump, again, Trump's an idiot. He doesn't think about anything he says, but he lined all that up. They indicted me. They impeached me. They convicted me. They are trying to throw me into jail and they tried to kill me twice. So they are all the same. So the they that Trump said Saturday night is either Democrats, his political opponents, or the Justice Department. They are the ones trying to kill him. Trump said that. Same thing. Such dangerous talk. And yes, one person, two people tried to kill Trump. And yes, they are probably whacked out, insane, batshit crazy people who oppose Trump. But remember what Trump said. In Trump's mind, what he said was they who tried to kill me are they who impeached me, they who indicted me, they who want to see me in jail. So Trump wasn't talking about those two whack jobs. Trump's talking about his political opponents. And Donald Trump, Saturday night, in language every bit as dangerous as what Lara Trump said, they are evil. I mean, think about it. Lara Trump said, they are evil. My political opponents are evil. My father-in-law's political opponents are evil. Democrats are evil. Trump said the same damn thing over the weekend. They are trying to kill me. The goal is violence. Shame on you, Lara Trump. I won't say shame on you, Donald Trump, because you're beyond shame. But when Donald Trump tells his voters that his political opponents, the Democrats, are trying to kill him, Donald Trump is inciting violence among his voters. Because if his voters think Democrats are trying to kill Donald Trump, his voters will then do whatever they have to do to stop Democrats from killing Donald Trump. The goal is violence. Trump wants there to be violence. I don't know Lara Trump. She may not be bright enough to understand what she said, calling Democrats evil. But it's clear that Trump is purposely putting out this dangerous shit. He wants his supporters so riled up and so pissed off that they will go after Trump's opponents. The goal is violence. Trump also, again, over the weekend said, look, they are going to steal the election. It's the only way they can win. What he's doing is, if he loses, Trump wants unrest, chaos, and violence in this country if he loses. It's why he's saying what he's saying right now. Now, violence does not always come from the left. What happened to I think I lost TikTok because I think my phone, TikTok, I apologize. I think I lost TikTok. Well, maybe this is a good place to stop. Sorry, TikTok. You're stupid as hell, Joe Walsh. Crawl back into your hole. Does that mean, Rick, I'm evil? Rick, could you answer that question for me? Have the decency, Rick, to answer that question. Do you think I am evil? Actually, let me ask two questions, Rick. Do you think Hamas is evil? And do you think Joe Walsh is evil? Everybody else, until we meet again tomorrow, my God, reflect upon this. Yes, you're evil, says Sandy. I do, says Matt. You're evil, Joe Walsh. You're blind to what's going on. You're evil, says John. I do. You're evil. Okay, maybe a lot of us are here then. Maybe we're at a point in America where we believe the people who disagree with us politically are evil. And if you believe that, here's more. You're evil, Joe. If you believe that, then you'll be okay with political violence. You'll be okay with Americans killing each other. You'll be okay with Americans shooting each other over political disagreements. If you believe your political opponents are evil, then you are going to be perfectly okay with Americans shooting and killing each other over political disagreements. You can't have one without the other, Rick and all the rest of you. If you believe I'm evil, then man, bring it on. I guess you're okay with. You're perfectly okay with Americans shooting each other over policy issues, disagreements on the border, or tax rates. You name it. If that's where you want America to be. I don't. Be brave. I'm done, Keith.
Remember to listen, share, and follow The Social Contract with Joe Walsh on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and everywhere great podcasts are found. And be sure to leave a 5-star review. This has been The Social Contract with Joe Walsh.